Well, good afternoon, Westkirk. This is Brandon Mick. Pastor Michael is away this week, so I get to do this midweek pastor's update for us this week. I'd like to share this afternoon about three things that are going on in the life of our church. One thing that just happened, one thing that we're kind of in the midst of right now, and one thing that is coming up that I am awfully excited about. First, the thing that just happened. Well, this past Sunday morning, we celebrated communion together. It's hard to believe, but it had been 3 months since we had last shared the bread and the cup. Near the end of the service, all those who were gathered in the building were dismissed outside where we celebrated the Lord's Supper together underneath God's handiwork. We had beautiful weather. It was absolutely gorgeous. Everything went really well, and with the help of Marlene McDonald, who accompanied us, we even sang the Lord's Prayer together. It was almost like old times. It was really great. Our next Communion Sunday is coming up in just a few weeks on July 12th, and I'm not sure if we'll get to celebrate the Lord's Supper outside again that week, though we have heard from a number of you about just how much you loved it, so we'll see. Next, something that we are in the midst of. It's June, which means it's Missions Month here at Westkirk. We've had to get a little creative with how we celebrate Missions Month this year because of the pandemic. Normally, in years past, we have had missionaries and ministry partners join us on Sunday mornings when we've been able to gather for Sunday school, and we haven't been able to do that this year. One of the things that we have been doing is uploading video updates from our missionaries and ministry partners to our YouTube channel. I'm not sure if you have been able to check those out yet. If not, I'd invite you to do so. Go over to YouTube, search for Westkirk Presbyterian Church in the YouTube search bar, and check out all the videos that we've been uploading this month. Another thing that we've been doing is having missions moments each Sunday, and those have been featuring our international ministry partners. We've been hearing from them about how the pandemic has affected their ministry, but also how God has continued to use them for His glory throughout this whole ordeal. We have one more Sunday of Missions Month coming up this weekend. It's normally a really special Sunday here at Westkirk. We invite a missionary or ministry partner to join us that day and preach, but it's a little different this year. We did have a missionary lined up to preach that day, but because of travel restrictions and just all the difficulties that we've all been having in making plans for this summer, that missionary had to cancel. So you get me this Sunday. I have a text planned for the sermon, a beautiful text as it relates to missions and the church, and I'm really excited to have this opportunity to preach that for Missions Sunday. I hope that you'll be able to join us, whether online or in person. And in speaking of in-person worship, I want to remind you that the sign-up for worship, which has been the case these last many weeks, is going to go out at 6 p.m. today. So watch your email inbox and get signed up, and we hope to see you Sunday. Lastly, something that's coming up in the life of our church that I'm very excited about, and that is the all-church fishing picnic. We had a blast at this last year, my family and I and all of us who were gathered together that day. And the all-church fishing picnic is scheduled this year for Sunday afternoon, July 19th. We'll gather at Terra Park out in Johnston. Terra Park is just off Pioneer Parkway out there. We'll begin gathering there at 2 p.m. We'll fish, we'll play games, we'll fellowship together, and then at 5 we're planning to have a meal together. We won't be able to do the potluck style meal that we did last year. We're simply inviting folks to bring their own meal. But there is a big and beautiful picnic shelter there at Terra Park with space for us to spread out and enjoy one another's company. I do want to remind everyone that this is an all-church fishing picnic. It's not simply for families with young children. It's for folks of all ages. And folks of all ages did show up last year, and we just had a wonderful time. And so we hope you are all able to join us for the all-church fishing picnic this year on July 19th. Well, that's all I have for you this week, Westkirk. Thank you for watching the Midweek Pastors Update with me, Brandon. I pray the rest of your week goes well, and I hope to see many of you on Sunday. But for now, grace and peace to you in Jesus Christ our Lord. God bless.